Hey bro, the lack of your social skills are ruining your life. And I mean this seriously. So, I am myself, I'm also not a very confident guy, and I think I also lack of many social skills. And I always used to be a very introverted guy who couldn't really hold eye contact with everyone. And since like 2 or 1 years, I try to change this. And if there would be one thing I would prioritize um, by improving your life, I think it would be to improve your social skills or to work on your charisma. So I think to, to be, if you want to be a very successful person, I think you should prioritize your charisma. You should work really on that because I think I think the world belongs to the charismatic people, and I really mean this. If you want to climb the um, ladder at work, you have to first improve your social skills. I mean, look at the world leaders or the most the people who had the most power in history. They were all very charismatic people. Do you believe if, like, I don't know, if Winston Churchill wouldn't have been that charismatic, he would have been that successful? I believe not. And also, always the most charismatic politicians are winning the election. And so, I think to practice these skills, you should speak with as many people as possible. So I en- encourage you to talk to strangers. It doesn't have to be much. Um, just start by greeting people. This is also a very good improvement. And see what happens then. And after you try this, you can try to speak more and more. Like, try to lengthen the you conversations you have with other people. Like, if you buy something in the grocery, you can ask the cashier about his day and how he is doing, how he feels about his work, or things like that. I know it's hard to speak to strangers. I struggled myself a few months ago, and I think the most difficult part at this is to start. The start is the most difficult part. But if you, after you tried a few times and you manage to speak to some strangers you have never spoken before, you're starting to realize that this isn't that difficult as your brain makes it seem. And it's important to start small. If you're a total beginner with push ups, you also don't start with 50 push ups every day. You start small. The same is also with social skills. At the beginning, start with greeting people and then improve from there, and you will be fine. And also, don't seek validation from other people. Don't talk to them and hope that they will be saying something nice about you. You shouldn't care about what other people are thinking about you. You should more care what you are thinking about other people. If you think they are good people, if you think if you could be friends with them. And if you have very bad social anxiety, I encourage you to start with meditation, as it is scientifically proven that it helps against so, anxiety. Think about the positive possibilities which could happen if you start to go more outside. We are social animals, and don't be that lone wolf. I really believe that we are supposed to go outside and interact with other people. Just go out and have some fun and adventure. Think about the many stories that could happen. The many stories you could tell to your grandkids or children. So I will keep you updated on my journey, and I wish you luck in yours.